Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Happy Sunday to you. Taking a quick look again here at ICP, seeing what's going on. Very good news. We've broken through this descending trend line, this shorter and longer term trend line when you think about it, because we've been at this downtrend for this coin for roughly 8 trading days, and that's a very long time. Okay, so we're hitting that overextended state. The price action is more likely to reverse, as I mentioned yesterday, and it has, which is nice. And if we do take a look at some liquidation levels, I mentioned previously that we got that support level at that low $12 range at $12.35. Again, don't get it mistaken here. Liquidation levels are not support ranges. They accumulate at support, and we obviously can see that held so far. A lot of liquidation at $16 just below that level, so keep in mind, you got a short position open, it may be disadvantageous to consider keeping it open. Don't get super greedy, take profits and close it out, because again, there's a reason why that we're going to see this shift in momentum occurring. And I'm going to explain specifically what leads to that, okay? Because if you're not familiar with my channel, I like to make sure you understand best practice in situations like this. And even though we've been holding a long position open, we're almost averaged out to be at break even. So if you do have a position open right now, consider closing it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with closing a trade just a little early or right at break even. But we're going to see if there's any potential for the price action to continue. A lot of it hinges on Bitcoin, but at this point, let's see what the daily time frame tells us. So we're underneath all moving averages here, minus the 200. So if you exclude the 200, we can see that we're averaging yourself out right there at the 100 and the 20-day simple moving average. Generally, that's going to be a resistance for us. So while I like what the price action so far, that could be a rejection spot, that 0.5 fib level at about 1390. So that coincidentally is right at our average entry point. So it's really not a bad place to be, but we got to expect some rejection there. That being said, we can obviously see MACD, and everything is trying to converge here, but hasn't fully yet. Okay, so again, the daily time frame looks decent, but we're still below some moving averages. We have a ton of volume at this level though, at 1360. So being above that, if we get a closure at 1360, maybe just say 14 or higher, we're probably in pretty good shape to see a continuation, just based on us being back up over that point of control. 4-hour time frame, let's see what's going on here. We are under most moving averages, big surprise. We broke above the 20-day SMA though. That is running concurrent with this descending trend. Keep in mind, folks, descending trend lines or ascending trend lines, they oftentimes align themselves with the 20-day SMA. So getting above that level is typically a good confirming factor, letting us know that we're back in decent shape. Now again, don't get it twisted. This is not a perfect situation, but we are over 50 on the RSI on the 4-hour. That's a very important indicator. However, money flow index is fairly low. So it does imply we don't have a ton of buying pressure here, and this could be a low volume candle wick, which does give us potential to reverse itself. All right, so you got to keep that in mind. It's kind of weak. So it's kind of a false positive in some ways. But once again, other time frames are confirming other factors. So we're over all moving averages on the hourly, minus the 200, of course, hanging out up above there at that 0.382 level. But when we look at the price action on the hour list, it's looking pretty solid here. The last 24 hours has been a nice little shift in momentum. We've broken above the cloud, lagging spans free and clear, conversion lines over the baseline. These are all very confirming factors that I like to see when I take a trade. Okay, so again, is it perfect? No, the daily hasn't confirmed that we've broken bullish yet, but the 4-hour and the hourly are confirming that we are on the bright side of tracks, and you'll have more luck going up than down at this point. Okay, so again, a lot of ways right now it is kind of luck, just based on the simple fact that we don't have multiple confirming factors. We have some, so just keep that in mind if you do take a trade. Low position size, low leverage is important. Okay, so hopefully you can be careful and safe and trade effectively in this environment. But again, just keep in mind weekends can be kind of unique in that way. All right, so thanks again so much for watching. Comment below, like, subscribe, follow. Deeply appreciate that. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.